Hey there. I'm not interrupting, am I? I know you were having a nice moment alone, and quiet moments have been few and far between on this trip so far. Well, if you don't mind. Nothing beats that. The way it warms you to your soul straight away. At least, they've been few and far between for us, You know exactly what I mean, my little curio. Chris with his unlimited energy suggesting we do every single activity this place has to offer. I know it was my suggestion to have our trip here, when I offered it up as the next in line to its throne before we go back to school. And there being no other guest at the resort has been bliss, but still. You have avoided those little excursions at every turn. I find you here, slipping into the onsen without announcing it to a soul. May I sit closer? I know exactly which bath I'm in. I'm here for you. I promise you, it's just us. I put the closed sign there myself. This wonderful hot spring. Just me and you. I can't help but notice how much tenser you've gotten. You were doing such a good job of relaxing before I announced myself. Come on, lean back. Just like that. What were you studying, by the way? Of course I already know, but I had to hear it off your sister. I want to hear it off you. So if I may, I would like to learn about you from you, my evasive dear. So, what do you study? See, that's what I mean. Your sister didn't mention the way your eyes light up when you said that. You must really enjoy it. I think that's admirable. Me? Business? It's not really a secret. I basically grew up on this resort. It was my grandfather's. Then he got old. Now it's my dad's, and when he gets old... Not that I'm complaining. It's beautiful. But the spreadsheets and access corridors and sometimes less than model clientele can take some of the magic out of it sometimes. C'est la vie. You know exactly the sort of people I mean. Try this one. Last month, for the last week this place was open before maintenance, actually. We had a couple book the most expensive honeymoon package we've got. Nothing wrong with that, there's a reason it's on sale, but... Christ. You could tell from the first minute from how they treated the people taking their bags to their room. And hey, you get people like that, and all you can really do is just think to yourself, I'm gonna stay out of their way and celebrate when they check out. Don't look at me like that, you know what I mean. The real problem came just a few minutes later. The arguing. No, not with the staff, actually. Each other. I say arguing. More like... screaming. This isn't a small place, but you really could make out the distinct insults being thrown at each other from the other side of the resort. I dare say not a single guest undisturbed. And I had to be the one to politely offer them separate rooms. Can't you see we're just happily married? Can't you see how in love we are? Some people. Don't worry. I was also the one who had to politely ask them to leave 2 days into their week-long reservation. That one was a lot more fun. Yeah, it can start to dig in a bit when you lie here for too long, can't it? I was thinking of finding some special waterproof pillows or something. Or maybe make a sloped bit, especially for lying down, rather than just sitting steps. I don't know. What I can offer is this. Come here. Rest your head on my shoulder. Let me put my arm around you. I promise, it's alright. I don't bite. Not unless you ask me to. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I've always wanted to say that. There you go. You really have found an amazing spot. However, you've gone tense again. Out with it. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. What? A crush on your sister? You've seen the way we casually jab at each other. That looks like lover activities. I suppose I see your angle. We hang out a lot, do all sorts of shit together. The two of you were so nervous when you first appeared for the foreign exchange. It was out of chance. She ended up sitting next to me, and I guess we just hit it off well. But no crush. She's a partner in crime more than anything. And you want to know a secret? I'm doing her a favor right now. I'm out here making myself scarce, so she can catch our dear friend Chris all on his lonesome on the promenade, for what I can only imagine to be quite a spectacular confession. She pretends she's not, but she is thoroughly smitten. I wonder how that's going. She is far from the smoothest, and he is far from the sharpest. A match made in heaven. You're both going back home in a week or two. I suppose she finally just got the courage to say it outright. Grab that idiot by the shoulders and point out all the hints she's been dropping. Come here. What does it look like I'm doing? You are going on my lap. I've got you. Rest your head on my shoulder. So your sister and I came up with our little deal. I tell her where Chris is and leave them to it. And she does much the same. What do I mean? What indeed? You never mentioned it, by the way. Or perhaps you were banking on the fact I wouldn't ask, letting it slip under the radar. Why is it, exactly, you've been staying holed up in your room? Don't tell me you've been cramming before you've even gotten home. Waiting? Oh, for your acceptance letter. They must be really cutting it late. I would have waited with you, dumbass. Yes? I want to be right there with you when you find out. I thought you were busy or something. If I had known you were sitting around stressing yourself out, I would have dragged you out here myself. This is the last trip the four of us are going to be on for who knows how long. Of course I want to see you. But that does make me wonder. It makes me wonder why you're in the baths after hours, sitting on my lap, rather than still stressing in your room. Did it come? So, tell me. I need to know if you're about to get a congratulations or a consolation hug. I knew you could do it. Yes, of course I knew. I know we haven't spent as much time together as I have with your sister, but I've had my eye on you all this time. Oh, I mean, how much work you put in and... Fuck it. No time to back out now. I have noticed you. That was the deal I made with your sister, remember? Time's running out. I tell her where Chris is and let them have some alone time. And she tells me where you are. I have dropped so many goddamn hints over these last few weeks. No. Say that again. Look at me and say, like what, again, while you sit on my lap wearing nothing but a towel, alone in a hot spring, with one of my arms under your back and a hand on your thigh to hold you here. Your face, not 2 inches from mine. I see it's finally sinking in. No, don't look away, please. Not now. I love you. I thought maybe I could live without telling you yet. Or that I had more time, but you leave in a week. And then I didn't see you around, and I can't live with you not knowing. You can put your hand on my chest and feel my heartbeat if you think you're the only one panicking. So please, going off the fact you still haven't tried to get out of my lap, if you've noticed me too, if you think about me the same way I can't get you out of my mind every time we're not together, kiss me. Wow. That was... wow. Yep, I am never letting go of you again. Mine. I could stay here forever. But now that you're free from hiding, I can show you everything you've been missing out on, right? I hate to say it, but we probably won't see each other for quite a long time after this. Let's make these next few days the best we possibly can. Starting with... I don't think the others would mind if we stayed in your room tonight. Not like those two won't be thinking the same thing. You thought I was going to invite you to mine? No. Truth is, your room is the best. One of the biggest, and one of the best views of the entire resort. It's actually a honeymoon suite. I assigned it to you on purpose, as a gift. Or perhaps another hint I was dropping. Not right now, though. For now, I want to savor this view. The mountains. The water that warms your soul. My darling love in my arms. her towel covering less than she probably thinks it does. I love you.